I call the mover in reply.
Speaker. Thank you, Madam Speaker. I would like to thank the members for Epping, even though she said my speech was boring, Penrith, Newtown, Summerhill and Davidson for their contributions to this debate. I'd like to just address a couple of the points that were raised by those opposite. The first was the point that past Labor governments privatised. Madam Speaker, let's not pretend that all privatisations are equal, or that every government gets it right every time. There is a world of difference.
Can we stop the clock,
There's a
please?
world of...
Sorry, we'll just stop the clock. The clerk was trying to explain to me what the next steps were quietly. I couldn't hear what the clerk was saying because of the people on my left. Have some self-control, please. Thank you.
Madam Speaker, there is a world of difference between isolated one-off sales made decades ago in a different economic era and what the Coalition delivered, a wholesale ideological program of selling off public infrastructure. What defines the Coalition's record is not just the number of sales, but the nature of what they sold. Toll roads, electricity grids, hospital emergency departments. It's defined by public assets leading to monopolies and areas where lives were at stake. Completely different. This wasn't pragmatism, it was dogma, and it came at a terrible cost to the people of New South Wales. I'd also like to address the point that the New South Wales government has no fiscal strategy. I would like to say, Madam Speaker, that privatisation is not the only way or the best way to fund infrastructure. It's a one-off accounting trick. It is not a sustainable funding model, Madam Speaker, because once you've sold something off, it's gone. The asset is gone. Its revenues and its dividends are gone.
Can we just stop the clock again? Member for Epping, if I hear you one more time, you are out the door until after the debate and after the vote. That's the last warning. Thank you.
So this means that privatisation may produce a short-term cash boost, but it mortgages future income streams that could have funded infrastructure more sustainably and at lower cost. But, Madam Speaker, when I hear the contributions of the Coalition speakers aside, I think that one thing is absolutely abundantly clear, that they have not learnt their lesson, that they are still obsessed. There is still the privatisation fetish is alive and well. It is still core to their fiscal strategy in New South Wales. And I've got to ask, to the point earlier made, what is left to privatise? What is on the block now? I'd like the Coalition to come clean with the people of New South Wales. What are you going to sell? If you were to regain government in New South Wales, what is on the block? Is Sydney Water and Hunter Water on the block? Is Landcom on the chopping board? Is New South Wales Forestry Corporation going to be privatised to the highest bidder? What about the Sydney Harbour Bridge, the tolls or the Opera House? Are all these iconic assets on the block to be privatised by a future New South Wales Coalition government? Madam Speaker, these are not just policy decisions, they are statements of values. And the New South Wales Men's Labor government has been very, very clear. We're not talking about land sales or partnerships with private developers. Right? We are talking about the sale of essential infrastructure leading to the creation of private monopolies where people's lives are at stake. And I finish by saying, if the New South Wales Coalition returns to government in New South Wales, we'll see a return to the privatisation mania of the past.
Thank you.